All right. Welcome to Marketing for Coaches, our weekly show. We have a new platform that we're working on Easy Webinar, thanks to a seminar that we went to this weekend. We are very happy with it over here. We were using a number of different platforms, including a few WordPress type plugins and YouTube Go Live, which is kind of the base of all of these. And we found that Easy Webinar is definitely our webinar software of choice. So we're pretty happy about that. Well, today it's a little bit of a rainy day, but we're getting lots of work done because there's no distractions of a sunny, beautiful sky outside to take us out fishing or to the beach or anything. So that's pretty good. And marketing for coaches today is going to be about social media planning. Now, a lot of you do social media, and a lot of times we just wing it and put stuff out there in no certain order. And this little webinar is going to give you a social media planner worksheet that you can download and print out. And it's also going to give you some techniques and tools that we use that work pretty good in planning out a successful social media campaign. So let's get started. So, what is Marketing for Coaches? Marketing for Coaches is a website that's going to give you everything you need to share your gift and grow your business. Get out there and connect with your audience and gain more followers. Our tagline is share your gift and grow your business. And what that means is rather than talking about the salesy pitch of your business or talking about the technical aspects of what you do and how you do it, we're talking about sharing your gift, which is that beautiful place that you get when you can guide somebody and make that breakthrough and be in a beautiful state to share that. So that's what we're all about. We're all about getting you to that place, capturing that content, and then sharing it to the audience so that you can grow your business. So a little plug for what we do here is if you are less of a DIY and more of a NSOETDIFM, say that 3 times real quick. MK Video does video, web, social, and digital product development. And what does NSOETDIFM stand for? Need someone else to do it for me. That's my new tagline. It just rolls off the tongue, and I almost forgot what it meant. But if you need that help, MKE Video provides all those services. That is a branch of our company. We have a few different products. We have MKE Video, which does the services. We have Marketing for Coaches, which gives everything that you need away. But if you do need help, we're there for you. And then we have our other show, which is The Meaning of Life in a Donut, where we interview people who are making an impact on the community, try to make the world a better place. So a little bit about me. My name is John Taylor Gustafson, and I am the owner of MKE Video and all the companies that I just listed. We take a lot of video, we create a lot of content, and we're also the media partner for the ICF Wisconsin chapter. We work exclusively with coaches, healers, speakers, and people who are in the heart-based businesses who are out to make an impact on the world and try to make the world a better place. So that's what we do. So today we're going to get into planning, creating a calendar to develop a strategy around your marketing, because waking up every morning and coming up with material is hard. There's days that I wake up and I'm like, what in the heck am I supposed to be working on today? And I need some type of a map. I need a plan and a strategy. Otherwise, I get lost, especially if I'm 3 weeks into it and things get really busy and we're deep into a project and it's Facebook Friday. On Friday, that's when we create all of our Facebook content. We lay it out for the week. When I get there, sometimes I've been on the road for 4 days, traveling all over the Midwest, interviewing coaches. When I get back, I just can't remember what the next step in the process is. What we do here is we lay out 3 to 6 months at a time. Right now, we're into about March. So we have a very clear idea of everything that's going to go on Facebook. And that's our baseline Facebook Instagram postings. So this week in Marketing for Coaches, when you go to the group or you go on the page and in our newsletter, you're going to see a lot of things on quote cards. Quote cards are a fantastic way to get out material that can fill up days, and you're going to see that in the upcoming slides here. And in those posts and in the things that we're sharing this week, there's some things on automation, and automation is using Social Booster to distribute your content. So those two tools are going to get you on your way. We are right before those two tools when we're talking about the calendar. So once you get this calendar mapped out, all the tools that we're going to give you this week are going to work really handy. See how this all works together? It's like a system. Today we will cover an overview of what the planning calendar looks like, the content that goes in it, the actual plan and the calendar, and a way to make it happen. Overview. So the social media planner is just a week, a snapshot of a week. What you do is you put in this month's theme. So let's say your theme is to make breakthroughs. Then each week you would assign what the focus is. So week 1 might be mindset. Week 2 might be making a plan. And week 3 might be, doing something. And week 4 is putting it all into action. And then you can fill in what type of posts you're going to put in on each day. So the content, that is our next step. A lot of people want to advertise what their business offers, like I will give you this in exchange for this many dollars. One rule to live by is to make lots of deposit before you make any withdrawals. What I mean by that is give everything away to a lot of people before you start asking for some type of return. People will want to buy from you. You get them to the point where they're emailing you saying, you're giving me all this stuff. What can I do for you? That is a great sign that you should start offering them something. So when you're creating content, constantly give everything you have. The magic of coaching is it requires you as a coach to guide the person through it. You can give them all the tools and they're not going to really get great results until they have you as a coach there to help them. You're the key to this whole thing. So you can give a ton and people are going to make dramatic breakthroughs and dramatic shifts, and they're going to have change in their life. And as a result, they're going to want to be around you more and have you participate in their life more. So that's what I mean by making deposits before withdrawals. So what kind of content can you create? There's content types, the actual mechanical piece that goes onto social media, and quote cards, which you'll see all over our Marketing for Coaches Facebook group all week. You can create video posts, which are about a paragraph that you would put onto Facebook or any of the other platforms, a blog, which is 300 to 500 words, and an article, which would be maybe 800 plus words, would be considered an article. In upcoming episodes, you will learn how to take a video, and we'll show you a trick to make it into quote cards, posts, blogs, and articles by repurposing your content. And that's a fantastic thing that we provide for our customers. Is called a social accelerator, and we'll walk you through it on how to do it step by step. But we need to have the map first and a couple of foundation pieces before we get to that. What can be in the content? You can put quotes, thoughts, what you're studying right now, what kind of seminars you're taking, what type of certifications you're taking, discussing and sharing what's going on with that, your expertness. You have something that you're really good at that you've been doing for a long time. Definitely share that. What you're passionate about, a recent challenge, how to do something. 10 steps is, 10 steps that you can take, or 10 tricks that you can do in 21 day. Now, the 21 day is actually a great concept, but I found works really, really well is if you put 21 day challenges or 21 day participations. Hey, I'm going to do this for the next 21 days. Would you like to join me in it? The way that I have found great success with it is I start with a 21 day and I do it myself, and I create a new notebook for it, and I document the whole process as it's happening, because if I do it while it's happening, I remember it better than if I try to look back at the end of the 21 days. And then after that 21 days, then I do it again and guide people through it. And that could be a meditation practice or just an organizational practice. There's a lot of different things that you can do, but it's a good way to connect with your community and to keep them engaged. And you can get a lot of, if you have a big enough group and you have a Facebook group, you can get a lot of interaction on that Facebook group when doing 21-day type things. So that's a wonderful way to connect with your audience and grow your business. So the content should equal a solution to the client pain points. When you're building your content strategy, as we'll see in this calendar that we're going to show you in just one moment, if you can keep on topic and focus a solution to the pain points, and a solution to the pain point may be a quote, a 10-word quote that is from somebody else that you admire or from yourself. Or it could be a long article, or it could be a 10-step how to do it. Either way, no matter what you're doing, you're looking at ways that you can connect with your clients' pain points and give them a solution, because then they love you and they want to come back for more. So let's get into the plan, the big plan. So this is what a calendar will look like. Let's walk through it. So when you are creating a calendar, you can put a theme up there, like making a breakthrough. Mondays, we're going to put a quote card, and a quote card is a fancy little quote with your image and some branding. You can see they all look the same and they all look very cohesive, and they have nice little quotes to inspire your clients. On Wednesday, we deliver the videos, and each one of these videos is a module on how to introduce the process, create the right mindset, a plan, and then put it into action. And then on Friday, we're just going to put Facebook posts that we extract out of this video or out of the quote cards. And they're all going to be around the topic of introduction to the process. When the client is engaged in your social media content, you're taking them through a process. You're starting at step 1 and you're working all the way through it. This is a great way to start developing digital media products or digital products, like a course that you put on Coursera, or a digital product that you would sell by means of a webinar. If you take people through a step-by-step process of how to get from point A to point B and give them lots of material to get there, that's what people are looking for, and that's what people are buying. So how do you make it happen? Making it happen, your best bet is to use Social Booster or some type of automation. And what that automation is going to do is it's going to give you enter all of this information into a deck and automate the process. So you can make 4 quote cards and then put them into Social Booster and then distribute them on all of your media platforms on Monday. Same thing with the video. You can go ahead and put that into an automation platform and distribute it on every Wednesday. And same thing on your Friday. Now, the automation platforms don't work with your personal Instagram, but they work with any business account, including LinkedIn. If you would like to know more about Social Booster or some type of automation program, you can sign up to our newsletter, because the newsletter that went out today had a video in it that was how to use Social Booster. And what it shows you is how to create these quote cards and create posts and automate the whole process. So this planner will work just perfect with it. It all goes together. Isn't this great how it works out? So if you would like to ask me any questions, or you have something that you would like to hear about in a future episode, please email me at john@mfcoaches.com, and I will put it in the hopper, and we'll get to it. Next week, we are going to be talking about web development and how you can create a site from the ground up. We have a whole series that's going to be kind of extensive. In the meantime, we're sending out all of the information on automation and making quote cards for this week. And as always, we are very glad that you're here. We appreciate your time, and we hope to see you next week at 3 p.m. for the Marketing for Coaches show. Thank you very much. Signing off.